Everybody must be in the zone. Come on, cuz.
Long race, guys. Take it easy. Have a good one.
Yeah, don't go ball them up. Everybody up in the turn one now.
Somebody
Come on, baby, it's all you now, man. Let's rock and roll. Be ready, green flag. Pace cars off, be ready. Be ready. Outside. Clear outside.
Sorry about that, Keith.
Oh, same here, bro. I wasn't trying to chop. You know, I didn't break it, real early. I was being real careful.
Inside. Clear low.
Jeff, your rear end's all banged up already.
Yeah, 10-4, happened turn one.
Looks like people going full wide for turn one.
.929. You're looking good. Times are good. Keep concentrating.
5 car, I'm just riding. Just gonna let everybody go. So don't get too crazy on me here.
.996. .299.
Hitting that curve in the tall turns really upset the car.
I get too loose to shift, so I just stay in fourth.
Yeah, that shift at all.
I tried it, it didn't work for me.
Third gear ain't right for it. It's way too low end torque. Last phase you need to have to shift with the setup.
Caution.
Decent run there, guys. Start up the race.
Pit road is closed. Line up behind the 30.
Never touch it.
Put that on me.
One car, you're blinking pretty bad, Ross.
Pace car is in 1.
Checking up between 1 and 2. Check up in the tunnel turn. Which is the tunnel turn? Turn 2. Thank you.
Good run there, guys.
Open.
There's a lot of difference.
You can't drive 2 cars on pit road.
You're behind the 26. You're behind the 26.
Pace cars coming out of the tunnel done. At least it sounds like that first run was relatively clean.
Yeah, after the first little debacle in turn 1, it kind of leveled out.
What happened there? Because I looked in my mirror, I saw all the lanes full.
Not sure. Maybe Jeff can answer it better. He had a lot of rear end damage.
Yeah, I just got hit in the rear by 11 car going down into turn 1 on lap 1.
What was it, a dive bomb or just maybe broke a bit late or?
I think everybody just got stacked up and it was just one of those things. I'm not upset about it. No big deal.
I tried to go as early as possible to try and get the field spread out before we got to 1.
Sounds about 15 from when I got there. It was 3 wide everywhere, but there's a lot of checking up on the back end.
Yeah, the outside lane did not get rolling at all. The 17 was a little slow on the start.
Somebody forced a 3 wide before the start finish on the initial start.
Okay, just let everyone know top 2 didn't pit and third place only took 2.
1 to go. Could be on the inside here. 2 minutes 0.591. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 24.
Now I've been surprised how very little, accidents there's been. Most of them this weekend has been just people putting themselves into a wall. Oh, good one, thanks.
I think everybody's taking it really easy right now. At least I.
Yeah, I'm not pushing with over or 70 to go.
But slide back in that seat real quick. Give those belts a real quick tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get ready to roll here. Green, green, green. Race cars off. Be ready. 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 Outside. 1 minute 56.509. Still outside on your quarter. Clear, clear. Outside. Still out there, man. clear, clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Careful there. Oh, good. Sorry, Billy.
No biggie, man. You okay?
Minute 0.021.
Shouldn't have been a 4X, but.
Inside, inside. Clear.
I got plowed in the rear.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear inside. Outside, outside. Clear. .308.
You got a mic there, Jeremy? Oh, no, different Jeremy.
Inside, inside.
Slow down that much there,
Still inside.
7, there's nowhere to go right now.
Clear low. .041.
Lap are we on again?
15.
.766. .89.
Oh man, I'm sorry, number 2.
.395 inside. Still there. Still there at your door inside. You're clear him.
Back on the back stretch.
Deliver off. Safe. When you say backstretch, are you talking about between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3?
Between
Oh, shit.
1 and 2.
The road's closed.
Simple.
I wouldn't even say backstretcher. I would just say between whatever corners.
Should be starting behind the 18.
For everybody.
Because I'd figure backstretch being between 2 and 3.
Whatever, just trying to help you guys out.
The line up behind the 18.
It's the backstretch with the car that's being in the middle of the track.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was just saying, for everybody, it might help. I personally didn't say anything, so, you're better off saying something than nothing.
Neither was I, buddy. I was just trying to clarify, so I didn't mean to come off as a dick.
Sorry, guys. Screen froze.
No harm, no foul. I wasn't upset about it.
10-4.
It's okay, Toby. You always come across as a dick. Come on. Just kidding.
God, I want to leave this race now after seeing your name here.
Checking that part of 2. I'm in the pits. You're good.
I know I've stayed in the pit for the last 10 laps. What happened, buddy?
Checking up. Doing steady throttle, going into 3 and 4 there, and she just started to get loose, and there was no stopping her.
4? What 4? Unlucky, buddy.
Pit road is
Yeah, I
open.
got one. Yes, she did one, so. Oh well.
Road is open. I'm gonna walk on somebody.
Yeah, I got one Friday and I should have got one yesterday. Need any repairs, Billy?
I was just getting ready to call you. I only had like 4 seconds.
2 for me.
It wasn't quite worth a 4X then, was it?
Okay.
Base car coming out of 2.
You're behind the 18. You're going to be lining up behind the 18.
You got some speed on you, Jeremy.
What sort of track puts up brake markers and lets the trees grow in front of it?
Hey Craig, enjoying your public holiday?
God save the Queen.
Even though her birthday's in April. Or somewhere around there.
What's the special occasion? Foster's Day?
1 to go.
Queen's birthday.
But we're going to be on the outside
As
this
Toby
time.
said, it's not quite
2
the same.
minutes 0.
We don't have too many holidays in April.
Yeah, 'cause that would be a shame. We might have to go to work for one day during that month. The good thing with me is whenever we get a public holiday on a Friday or a Monday, my job, we get the other day on the weekend off, so we end up getting 96 hours or 4 days straight.
Nice.
And then the fact I've been on convalescence leave for the last 2 weeks as well.
You military?
Yes, sir.
Which service?
The right one, Army.
Not the senior one.
There were people poking each other with sticks long before they realised how to make a boat. I take it you were Navy?
20 years.
My old man was 14 years in the Navy and he gives me the same crap as well, but then again, my rank aren't called seaman.
Hey, watch it, buddy. I was Navy too.
Did a really good job, man. Give those fellas another tug real quick.
22.5 here. Tired as cheap.
Green flag. Inside, 1 minute 55.742. Clear low, working the bottom. Clear. .993.
Ooh, that was close. Like you left the braking a bit late there.
Inside, in and out, in and out. Still there. Outside, one car only. Still there, right next to you. Clear.
Glad I got that one.
Nothing worse than running it deep into straight because you lose out the whole way down that strong straight.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear. 58.886. Caution debris. Closed. You'll line up behind the 17.
So what'd you do on the Navy, Craig?
Get behind the 17.
Seaman officer.
Say again?
Seaman officer.
Okay. Was that actually an officer position or?
Yeah, mostly on the bridge navigation. Ship safety, stuff like that.
So sorry about that caution there, fellas. I started thinking too hard.
Okay, your dead start as a clearance diver and then turned over to safety and equipment on supply.
Line up behind the 17.
William, was that you in 2?
Fun racing there, guys, in the mid-pack.
Pace car coming out of 1, checking up out of 1. I thought you were going to get me there, Jeremy, down that straight.
What lap times are you guys running?
Checking up hard in the back stretch.
Anywhere between 57 dead and 57 full.
I just ran a minute 12.
I'm working on 20.
Scott, you'd be on about 40 minutes now, wouldn't you?
I had 43 minutes and 17 minutes remaining.
How hard did you hit the ball?
Pretty much head on.
Inside or outside?
Curved it out of 3 and hit her straight on it at 4 credentials.
Wow.
Pit road is open.
Once she went, she just picked up speed, wouldn't slow down or nothing. This just allows me to do some ride-along with you, Toby.
It's been a while since we've raced together, hasn't it?
Couple weeks.
Say again?
Couple weeks.
Oh, I was thinking more like over a year.
You're going to be lining up behind the 15.
Okay.
Usually get in races with Bob.
Okay, the Saturday and Sunday ones. Well, I don't know what they are for you.
Early Saturday.
Yeah, the two middle ones. How are you going, you div?
Should be starting behind the 15.
How are you in your division?
I think I'm 18th right now. Bob's 10th, but I've missed like 3 weeks.
What div are you in?
7 for this.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm running 15th in mine.
What are you in, like 4 or something?
No, I'm in 6, but when they resort it, I'll probably get dropped down because I've lost a fair bit of iRating this year. I should be running higher, but because of the whole Daytona weekend, when they took everything away, they took my racing away from that.
Yeah, I won that one too.
What annoyed me was it was my first day out of hospital after spending all of basically January and start of Feb in there from a car accident.
It's a long time to sit and play a race game and not get any credit for it.
Yeah, especially when you're meant to be in a sling because you've got a shattered right collarbone.
I'll be watching a lot of YouTube videos. Could have been worse. We could have taken away Indianapolis 500.
That didn't go too well for me.
I was in your race.
I can't even remember how I went in that. I was that doped up. My biggest problem still is, because I'm only a couple of days post-surgery, that I can't control any of the slides.
What are you using, like a -8 on your steering?
The radio that you're on has that little mini antenna on it.
I'm running whatever the
So if
stock
there's
is.
something pertinent you need to tell us, try to do it on the front straightaway. 1 to go. 1 minute
It's just if the car starts to slide, I got to take the right hand off it.
You'll be
then
lining
just
up
do it
on the
one-handed.
inside.
Being back here's like an accident waiting to happen.
Where are we racing next week?
Michigan.
Sweet. Yeah, Michigan should be fun.
Hope they get a decent setup for it.
Hope it's better than this.
This setup, I was really dubious of it when we were in practice because it was so bad, but I found out once I got into the race, it tightened up a lot.
Focus now.
Did a really good job, man. Give those fellas another tug real quick. Green, 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 green. Pace cars all, be ready. Outside, 1 minute 55.62. Still outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside, outside. Still there. Still outside. Clear up top. Outside. Outside. Still out there. Clear.
The track's narrow at 80.
Minute 0.808. Sit, man. Make your eyes get real big when they see you back there. Outside. Still out there. Quarter outside. Clear high. Caution. Save. How was your car? We got a bit of a stickler here in the pits, guys, so let's make sure we're minding our P's and Q's here. Pit road's closed.
Good driving,
Behind
number 8,
the 10.
number 19.
Well, 17, you're quick.
Get behind the
Yeah,
10.
a little bit.
Sorry about that, whoever that was I turned, but you kind of locked it right there in front of me, man. There was nothing I could have done right there.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like coming off turn 3, it just spun out.
Well, I made contact with him, but he was already, half sideways right in front of my car at the time,
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 10. You're going to be lining up behind the 10.
No
Be
car,
starting
I'm
behind the
checking
10.
out, coming out of 1. Checking out, coming out of 1.
I think I crapped myself. Down right at his front nose.
Pit road is open.
panic. Amazing. Good.
Alright, one, you might as well tell yourself, because you're just going to hold us up. You're not going to make it.
Line up behind the
Surely
jet.
you've got to be getting close to getting back on track now, Scott.
2.
6.
Get the lucky dog. But I have a lap car coming on the outside.
She do me a favor and hit the wall on the restart and get our caution going.
Well, you're only 27 laps down, so... Mate, you got a chance at winning.
I'm just trying to avoid a massive I-rating dump.
Get behind the 2.
I can maybe pick up 6 7 spots to see.
Is Brian Manchester still in the race? Doesn't look like it. There's another spot for you.
There's one. It's just a nice day for a drive. We got this beautiful shrubbery on the outside.
It was beautiful there today.
I was here too until 3-inch hail came through.
Oh, it's kind of breezy there though.
With the
The
way
road
the
will be
clouds
closed
are,
this
this
time.
race may be rain shortened.
I think we should just call the race now.
Gotta make it to halfway.
Okay, someone crash on the restart and then we'll call the race.
Unless a man would want that.
Well, I'm not much of a man then, Craig.
Gotta hurry this thing up. Pizza just showed up.
Oh, you get no pizza tonight.
It's going to be cold.
Not for another 3 hours so at this rate.
You only need one hand to drive with.
You must not have seen me drive before.
I'll eat it for you while I wait.
I mean, if you're offering pizza, I'll come over and watch you drive and see how you do drive.
I lost my taco in the car. That big doll right in front of it.
Was that Hamlin's car that Michael
1 to go.
dropped the taco on?
You'll be outside 1 minute
Yeah, that's a big time for it.
59.754.
What'd you say?
I lost my taco in the car.
Could be worse, you could have lost your shifter.
Or I could have lost my beer.
As long as you don't spill your beer, you're good.
I saw a guy fall down the stairs at Charlotte and didn't drop his beer.
That's a good effort.
Probably one of the good old boys.
crushed his kid than his baby beer.
Learn how to hold beer before they can walk.
You know you're a redneck when.
He said he hit on a simulated racing game for 45 minutes waiting to get back in.
There it is.
You don't come from Louisiana, do you, Scott?
Other end of the Mississippi. I'm up in Bemidji, Minnesota.
Make sure you're dragging your brakes a little bit there, bud.
Again, you live where?
Get the temp in them.
Bemidji, Minnesota.
I go to college up there.
Know where the side of bar is?
Green flag. Pace car's off. Be ready. Get all you can. Come on down pit road. Is that right, Jet? Yep, 10-4. Remember, you cannot pass until you cross the finish line. All right, bud, bring it back in here right now. Clear low. Stay low. Caution's out. What is this for, Earl? Say again. Caution for. In the wall.
So what, bud?
What'd you see there, Earl?
Did Jeremy put him up, did he?
Appreciate it. Good job. Yep.
Yeah, bottlenecked everything up behind
down
him.
pit road.
I got a black flag for passing him before the
really gotta quit
flag.
beating the car up. Going on with our TVs up here, guys. Pit road will be closed.
Tires I got into it.
Line up behind the tent. Keep working that track, bud.
Did
You're
you call
good.
all right? I'll take that as a no.
I got a chance.
2-car, come on by me, please.
I haven't worked out how people spin them up on the restart this weekend. I planted in second, I've never spun mine.
What bar did you say, Scott?
Besida?
You're behind the tent.
What do you...
No clue.
Apparently, well, not apparently, the
When are you
light was
gonna
on
go, buddy?
before we entered the pits. Looks like that we're going to have to line up at the tail end of the field.
Hey, Jeff, sorry for running over you.
Hey, we gotta go.
You how bad was that nose damage?
Pretty bad. I can see my my hood now.
Yeah, it was just a wall of cars in front of me there, and my rear bumper cover's gone.
Yeah, that's from me, by the way.
Hey, William, can you drop back and see how much damage I have?
How many cars got caught up in that?
Me?
Yeah, Billy, I think you got into me.
Yeah, when he bounced off the wall, I was trying to hold it down, and then it pushed me into you, I think. Sorry.
That was a shame, because Jeremy was... Well, actually, both Jeremys are pretty quick. The guy that spun his tyres, I was putting my money on to win it.
Just so you know, Toby, I'm following a pace car.
And for all that, I only have 20 seconds to repair.
What was that, Scott? You're leading the pack.
Damn right, man.
Hey, Jeff, you came in with no rear bumper on, then they just put one on for you.
Oh!
Don't worry, next reset I'll take it back off.
What do you got, 27?
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, that was awfully nice of them to put the bumper back on it.
Sponsor logos and everything.
Windshield okay, bud? Should be starting behind the 15.
First 7 cars didn't hit this time round.
I'm going to be behind the 30.
Come on, man. Going 4 miles an hour.
Where are you from, Robert?
Oh, a ton.
I grew up in Northfield.
So you live near Mall of America, don't you, Scott?
Just about as far north as you can get.
Yes.
You ever go watch that Pond Hockey Championship?
Never got a chance to. Thought about playing in it, but never went to see it.
Get behind the 9.
How many games they got going at one time? Like 20 or something?
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's usually on Hockey Day in Minnesota.
Hey Dean, what's that read in the yellow box on the back of your car?
What's that?
I'm trying to see what it says in that yellow box on the trunk lid of your car. Does it say, how's my driving?
You're going to be lining up behind the 22.
Isn't there one that should say you're only driving 55?
No, like my cell phone number's on there. How's my driving? And then there's my number. Call this number. You can comment on my driving. You never car?
Just couldn't. I couldn't read what it was. I actually like that.
You haven't seen that before?
What's that?
No, I was talking to Toby, asking if he hasn't seen that before. It's on like business
One to go.
trucks and stuff.
We're on the bottom.
I see it on trucks and mining vehicles and government cars and that kind of
Alright,
stuff.
buddy.
I thought it was
behind
funny
the
on the back of a race car.
Yeah, no one's called it yet.
I would bet that would be an expensive call.
Mobile dating service.
No, it's my business. I actually have my business as on my car. You know what I mean? So if you call the number,
Is it a mobile number or is it a landline?
it's myself.
I know what I'm going to send after the race.
No pictures of your wanker.
Where are you from, Toby?
As in country or
Going to be
state?
behind the 8.
I don't know. Either or.
I'm from Australia.
What day is that?
But I would happily trade with any of you Americans any day of the week.
Your Iracing
But
server that bad?
Brett here. You ready to go?
No, I just love America.
Green. Outside. Okay, just stay out there. Good luck. Outside. Door outside. Clear.
Hold on there.
Good race there, everyone.
Captain pace here, guys.
Outside. Outside, still there. Clear. They know you're coming.
Go one and inside. Front stretch.
Roger, man. I didn't hear nothing.
Shot him out.
Hey, crew. You get the thumbs up from everybody?
Looks
Hey,
like
put it on our
Mike
backup channel. Make sure everybody's on it. Can you hear me?
Second under one.
All right, buddy. Line up behind
What,
the 31.
what happened there, everyone? Did I cause that at all?
I think he just got loose. Got it off the
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he got loose because I slid up in front of him or whatnot there.
Did we get the pace car there?
Yeah, we did take that on too. 11, good racing there when we went through tunnel down as well, buddy.
Hey John, how's it going? As I cross the line in the lead there, Toby, I'm hoping it's the
Line up behind the 31. Behind the 22.
Say
27.
again, buddy?
Get the lucky dog. I'm going to have a lap down car coming.
When I cross the line in the lead,
You're going to be lining up behind the 22.
Yeah, I know these servers are without range a bitch to try and predict what the weather's going to do.
My pizza's probably cold.
I'm actually secretly hoping for a Category 7 hurricane during this race.
Wow.
Robert, you still going to BSU?
Yes, sir.
Well, the site is 12 miles southwest of Bemidji. Come up to the side of bar. That's my bar.
Craig, I was considering sliding up the inside of you when old matey took you in turn 2, but I thought you wouldn't like it too much.
You thought correct.
Sorry, buddy?
You thought correct.
Mind you, if that was the last 5 laps, then I would have.
Open. Get behind the 15. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 19. Should be starting behind the 7.
Trying to get another lap led next to your name, Craig.
Get behind the 11.
I'm just trying to show you the smiley face on the
You'll be lining up behind the 12. You're behind the 28.
In the Friday race, I led every single lap of the thing, but when we were at the yellow, the guy in second raced up and crossed the line just before me, so I only got credited as leading 79 of 80 laps.
Lining up behind the 25. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 29.
Last time I led a lap.
Lining up behind the 14. Behind the 2. Get behind the 31.
I just started racing.
Behind the 31.
Hopefully I'll get better.
What lap times are you running here, buddy?
What's that?
What lap times are you running at the moment here?
57.6 or 57.5 around there.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really been in the open yet though. Always had cars in front of me.
Seems like here and India are the only 2 places that I'm exceptionally quick at. I think that's just because of turn 2 here.
1 to go. I believe you're going to be on the outside
You
there.
kamikaze turn 2, man.
Lining up behind the 14.
Second.
So I was riding along with you.
2.
We were going to go into
9.677.
Yeah, but I can get back on the throttle really quick as well.
Yeah, turn 2 is my best turn, too.
Turn 1's a corner I can't really get down pat, but I was reading some stuff on how to run here, and a lot of the guys are saying just try and work on 2 corners and, you know, leave 1 corner sort of thing.
I'll work on the turn into my pit ball.
Should probably work on turning into pit lane and coming off 3, Scott.
I usually enter going backwards. Let's try to run damn 20 laps, man.
You're just trying for skill points, aren't you?
Yeah, I thought that was allowed.
You know, they pretty girls get pretty girls. Same thing goes with driving.
Do you really have a smiley face on the back of your car? The doggy.
Alright, Earl. Get her done, buddy. 10-4. Our boss man, pace cars off. Green.
We're all on.
1 minute 50.338.
Just watch those restarts, Toby. The pace car has to be off the track.
Working the bottom. Clear, clear, clear. Got a slow car in front of you on the bottom. Caution. Caution. Bud, tell me about your car real quick.
Checking up
The
on
road's
the front
closed.
side.
Lining up behind the 29. You'll be lining up behind the 29.
Sorry for blinking out there, guys.
Should be starting behind the 29.
Sorry for starting third.
Apologize to Robert. You want pizza?
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 29.
I already had my pizza.
About to take myself out of this equation here.
What kind of pizza you got?
It's like this local pizza joint in town here, and it's got like ground beef and stuff on it. Pretty good stuff.
Half the field vacates the race.
It ain't worth the shit cold though.
And pizza never tastes the same reheated.
Ran up toward the front all day. Get clipped in someone else's mess. That's the way it goes.
The only fault for that one's Craig.
Craig, did you pit with me last time?
Yeah, we do have the free pass. You may pass the caution car on the outside. You're going to have to come around to 29. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 13. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 25.
Coming on the outside,
come
guys.
around to 24. Come around to 28.
Sorry about
You're going to have to come around to 19. Come around to 12. You're going to have to come around to 9. Come around to 30. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 15. Come around to 20. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 26. You're going to have to come around to pace car. You're going to be lining up behind the 14. You're behind the 11. Get behind the 2. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 31.
Anyone know what the burn rate for fuel now here is?
About 4 gallons a mile.
So the next spot.
I have no idea.
160 laps. Because I know you can get about between 35 and 37 on a complete green run.
The road will be open to the caution car. I think that means us.
Yeah, that's very normal.
We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, no way.
Hope you guys like restart.
What brought that yellow out?
Car spun out from out.
Robert dropped the seats on the track.
Had to stop to pick it up.
Let's start tailing along the line.
The 21 spilled captain all over the track.
Behind the 22.
Now we're talking.
I dropped my Baja Blast all over the track.
You dropped something all over the track. I don't know if it was that or not.
Taco Bell sounds pretty good right now. Real, like, authentic horse meat.
Yeah, it looked like Taco Bell, but it didn't smell like it.
Drop the Chumba.
I don't know what that means.
All right, somebody walk his ass through that.
Yeah.
One to go.
This here
You'll
is
start on the
Morgan
inside.
Freeman. This is Morgan Freeman.
Well, it's less than 0.2 a gallon under a safety car while trying to save fuel.
1 minute 50.818.
Pace car must be off the racing surface before the restart's ready. Just saying.
After we cross the start finish, I'll get out of your way, Billy.
I may not be much faster.
I got plenty of speed. I'm just 2 years behind everybody.
The leader also starts the race.
Told you I'm going to try to stay with you here.
Say again, Rob?
Hi again.
I'm going to try and stay with you here. So back her off a little bit for me.
Someone said they were going to spin out the cold tires. I only caught half the transmission.
Be safe, man. Be ready to rock and roll. Let's do it, Earl. Yes, sir. Green flag. And if you're there, Big Earl. Roger. 1 minute 50.727. Inside. Inside's clear.
I got a pit.
That's fine up there, Rob?
One minute 1.4. 58.685. Working the bottom. Still inside. Clear if you need it. .675.
What'd you do, Craig? Send them up on the restart.
Outside. You're clear.
Thanks for that, dude.
.478.
At the wall, not really pushing.
So you want me to hang back for you, or?
What's that?
Did you still want me to hang back for you?
No, I take off.
You just want me to use all my tires up.
58.669. Caution, caution. Some debris somewhere. Pit road's closed. Come around to 31.
Yeah, you dropped. I'm sorry if I was stopping and getting down there to one there.
How hard did you hit the wall, Rob?
Should get the lucky dog again.
Come in, be behind the 7.
How hard did you hit the wall?
Hard enough, I guess. I mean, I rode it pretty well. Rode it for half the straight on the short chute.
Checking up the flame 1 and 2. Checking up the flame 1 and 2.
I mean, it's not junk, but there's no way I can keep up with you now.
Come in, be behind the 7.
I couldn't with a fresh car, so. Fastest of the race is 57.408 for me.
Yeah, I got a 56.833.
I believe you're the class of the field today.
There was one more that was probably a bit quicker than me over a long run, but he spun him up and crashed the whole field out.
Well, I already learned from you and shaved some time, so I wish we had another race. Still couldn't beat you, but just wish I
You're behind at 7.
This is the one pit stop you don't want to get
the free
speeding on.
pass. You can pass the caution car, please.
Coming outside, coming outside.
Alright, you're going to have to come around to 10. Keep hanging in there, my man. I got 20 laps to go. You're going to have to come around to 24.
You got done.
Alright, you're going to have to come around to pace car. Get behind the 21.
Jake 2, William.
Jake 2.
Should we start behind the 2?
What happened, 20?
You're going to be lining up behind the 30.
Speeding on pit road.
You're going to line up behind the 23.
They're so wide. I always slam on my brakes right before the line. Always lose track of them.
This is the one place I've never speeding through pit. Or slid through my box.
At least they got a high pit speed here.
Open.
Yeah, so much better than 30 miles an hour at Dover.
Come around to 23. You'll be lining up behind the 30.
So it'll be interesting to see the difference between new and old tyres.
No, I just did it before.
Oh, okay, and the last caution.
Alright, you're going to have to come around to 20.
Coming on the outside, 20.
That's going to help me any.
Say again, Rob?
Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 22.
Not because it's going to help me or anything.
It's a lot better than if you didn't have relatively fresh tyres on.
Well, you're going to go flying by me in a minute. I thought more cars would have stayed out.
With 7 to go, I don't know. I stuffed up my fuel and put way too much in.
Well, now you're in your
Double
fuel
them up,
window.
double them up. Now, unfortunately, we will be on the outside here. Come around to 22.
Say again, Carl?
Come around to 21.
You're in your pit window now.
1
Oh, I
minute
could have done it
54,
last time, but I would have
9,
been really
7.
close, so I just figured I'd, stick a little
Line
bit
up
of fuel
behind
in,
the
but
30.
stuck way too much. And, Rob, you're blinking as well, buddy.
10-4.
No, Rob is in 10.
Seems like it's happening under yellow a little bit.
Wow, I'm back on the lead.
I mean, you're
lap.
saying you're blinking really bad as well.
I
was only joking.
Oh, I was so confused.
Toby's tricks.
I'm still trying to work out what happened to Craig.
Still got 18 cars on the lead lap.
Pretty good race, actually.
What's surprising me is we're lap 64 and so far the leader hasn't had to overtake the back
Cleaned out real well. You're ready to go green. Green. Base car's off. Be ready. Run your line, bud. You're doing a good job, man. You're catching them in front of you now. One inside, two wide inside, inside. One only. 1 minute 48.222 inside. Caution. Pit road is closed.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Come around at 23. And these lappers out of the way.
Wow, whoever that was on the outside, thanks.
Check up.
Yeah, the 20 car come up the middle like crazy.
What happened, Toby?
Should be starting behind the 30.
Oh, they split me, and then whoever was on the outside decided to start turning in and got me. Luckily, I managed to just cut through the grass and not hit anything.
Yeah, freaking credit on the save there, bro. That was real nice. I was behind watching that whole thing.
What annoyed me was that restart.
Well, you only got a few laps left. That's what's going to happen, bro. People are going to go apeshit trying to get at it.
No. I was talking about how far the second place was hanging back.
Alright, wait.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of playing games and hanging back and
Line up
shit
behind
like
the
that.
two.
I'm just talking about everybody just cramming it down into turn one. I expect that with this many laps. Shit, I expect that sometimes one lap for most of these guys.
Yeah, a car come right up through the middle and put us 3 wide for the fellow on the front stretch.
20 came up from the back row.
Pit road is open.
No, the 26 left the outside wide open, so I drove up in there and made it 3 wide.
Yeah, there's enough laps. You don't need 3 wide. Now I'm all smashed up.
Yeah, but the guy in front of me was going down to pass the guy in front of him, so he left it wide open.
It doesn't matter. Why go 3 wide?
Get behind the 2.
Laps left. Why take out the other cars? You moron.
That's a good one.
Dipshit, I didn't take them out.
Guys were talking around each other. We're talking about 2 different spots, I think.
I think there was an incident that happened with me up at the front into turn 1. I think there was also another incident that happened at the back.
Yeah, we were in the back. That's when the 14 was taken out in the back.
Get the lucky dog. You got a lap car.
Well, the incident that Edwin's talking about happened with me right up the front, as in I restarted in 4th.
Yeah, me and Toby were side by side for a while.
Yeah, you and Edwin split me.
Made a Toby sandwich out of them. And then you threw the meat all over the wall.
What happened was whoever restarted in second was hanging back, and then I don't know if they missed the start, but I couldn't get up the inside of them. so I just sat in behind him, and then you guys flipped me, because you obviously got a better start.
I spun a little bit, Toby.
Okay, buddy, you were hanging back a fair bit as well.
Is your car all right, Toby?
Get behind the two.
Yeah, I think the only damage I got was from where I touched Edwin in the rear quarter. I managed to keep it completely out of the wall and just went through the grass.
Yeah, you did. Nice save again.
That was bananas. I saw it in my mirror.
He was right in front of me, and I was completely expecting him to come up the track and smoke me, or at least come up in my rear view mirror and smoke the wall. But instead,
I actually think in saving that, I've ripped half my stitches out of my collarbone.
yeah, you may have. Because like I was saying, I expect you to blast the wall behind me, and instead you came up in front of me like a boss, like you meant to do that shit. Just kept going.
Trust me, buddy, I thought I was going to come up in front of you, and my whole plan was to get down to the bottom in the grass, and when I realised I was relatively straight, I thought rather than spin it out, I'd just come back up into the track.
No, well played, bro. Nicely done.
Yeah, I had no idea the 11 was the outside of you.
You don't see too many people lose it going into one and then come out driving out of it. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen that often.
Edwin, you didn't turn down on me, did you?
No, man, I was as far as outside as I could be.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the replay, because I was paying mainly most of my attention to Kyle, and then all of a sudden I just felt a big hit from that corner, so I instantly thought you might have turned down into me, but maybe I just got driven up into you.
Nah, you kind of drifted up into him. Like I said, I was directly behind you guys.
Well, if it was my fault and I drifted up and didn't get driven up, then I do apologise.
Hey guys, how's the 15 car looking at?
You should start in the back.
No, let him start where he is.
Dean, can you just have a look at my right rear? Tell me if there's any marks or damage at all.
I'm gonna ball everybody out just for that comment.
From what I can see, the 26, you're fine.
Yeah, your car looks pristine from the back over here, bud.
Cheers, buddy. As I said, I only got a 1X for running through the grass, so...
Yeah, well, dude, we barely touched.
No, it's okay. It felt a lot bigger in this car, but I suppose that's because I was looking at a concrete wall.
Me and the 11 have been door-to-door a couple times today. Me and the 9, me and the 10. There's a bunch of really good racers in here that I'm going door-to-door with, man. Congrats, guys. I'm enjoying the hell out of this.
Yeah, well, me and the 11 were door-to-door earlier on, even to the point where we went through the tunnel turn too wide, so...
Oh, I went through the tunnel turn about 4 wide. I'm pretty sure at one point on that last restart with the 19 or the 10, and there was I'm pretty sure we were 4 wide at one point.
We were pretty close.
There's only 2 drivers in here that can't drive this, at all in this split, and that's the 15 and Scott.
Yeah, my spotter called 4 wide when we were going into turn 3. I was all the way against the fence by inches.
Well played, sir. That was awesome.
Did you say me?
Yes, sir.
That'll be interesting to see on the replay.
One go.
I just hope we don't have another caution come out.
Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 13.
Just because my hood's curled up and got peace, I couldn't limit me on a bad driver, for God's sake.
I get a little agitated when I have Pete's away from me.
Scott, I was more implying the 56 minutes you spent in pit lane.
Luckily,
I'm pretty sure he's just busting your balls, Scott.
Toby never does that.
luckily it was 56 minutes, but only like 14 laps.
Guys, on this restart, can we at least try and stay in the correct lines? Sorry, rows.
Doubtful.
Oh, I was going to take it all the way to the pit wall and see what I could get out of it.
We had an idiot last night. I was starting in 4th, he was in 2nd, and I was alongside the 7th guy on the left. That's how far he was hanging back.
I'm just going to go ahead and turn hard left and try to find a way to cut through the infield to cut you guys off.
I don't think the road course cuts through to the backstretch. Just saying.
I'm not lifting till 3.
I'll let you know.
I drove the road course Friday, so I should know.
Some good tugs too, bud. You're ready to go. Green flag. All right, man, do your thing. Be ready. Keep after, man. I keep telling them. I'm working up here. Outside, 1 minute 53.691. 10 laps to go.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, dude.
Door outside. Can't tell yet.
Couldn't see that one coming.
Clear.
Oh, yeah.
I got a pit, guys. I have to pit.
Man, dude, you're fast as hell, Toby. Jesus, dude.
Sorry, what was that? I was trying to concentrate on the guy that was spitting out of 2.
Oh,
Positive out. Closed right now. You're going to have to come around at 1. All right, you're going to have to come around at 30. Come around the pace car.
What happened on that turn 1, Edwin? You just run in too deep.
Yeah, I ran in too hard, man. I apologize.
Hey, 27, do you not have a spotter? Or, I mean, come on. You turned right into him. I just wish we could get some clean running. I know, I'm spotting for Jeff, and he just got stuck in the fence by the 27. Because she can't hold her freaking car down.
I have something for these top 2, but not Toby.
Nothing, 27? Not an apology, nothing?
I think she just did. I think she typed it.
Other annoying thing, I'm getting stuck on the outside line for every restart.
Come in, you be behind the 7.
Have you seen anything?
Keep hanging tough, bud.
Was it Camilla?
Someone did apologize up the top.
Are we going to get another shot at this?
Yeah, well, I think we'll have 3 laps left. Yep, sorry, don't fix race cars, but whatever.
You get another one next week, man.
Hey, Rob, you should fix the tires.
Me?
You got fluid coming out of your car. I think you're leaking turn signal fluid, Toby.
That's just me pissing my pants.
Yeah, I don't need turn signals anyway. It's only coming out of the front left.
Yeah. Well, how did you know?
What? How do I know where it's coming out?
Well, I'm sure that's the only blinker you're using, right?
It's the only corner of my car
road is
that's going
open.
up.
Oh, and your muffler bearings are clearly blown. And hey, tell them you need a bucket of steam when you get into the pit.
No, I don't need any steam. By the end of a race, I'll be making my own. Suppose it's that time at night where it's all or nothing.
Drive until you hit a glass and smell shit.
Toby, how did you get number 26?
Because I moved up a split.
Line up behind 21.
Well, he drives in the grass.
No, that's a good point, though. How is the number 26 guy in here like the baddest man in the field?
You know, I'm okay, I guess.
No, I'm number 15.
Dude, like I said, turn 2 is that's my bread and butter right there. And while I was blowing by someone on that last restart, you were blowing by me going through turn
2. You were all fucked up going through turn 2 that time. You went in way too wide.
So I could go around that guy. Yeah, I've passed him on the outside, the inside, and turn 2. It's easy for me. Everywhere else is a problem. The straight part, the other curved parts. I
don't know, it's only here in Indy that I'm excessively quick at, and I think the only reason I'm excessive here is because of turn 2.
You're going to have to come around at 21.
Yeah, turn 2 can make or break you, I think.
Put me on a mile and a half.
Come around at 1.
I'm down, I'm struggling to get to the top 10.
I hear you. I'm the same way. I'm weirdly kind of good at this track. I actually have a win here in the trucks and whatnot, but yeah, the mile and a half, you'll smoke me. You call the number. You got to call the number on the sticker and tell them you didn't like my driving, bro.
I can't drive the trucks here. Well, I've only ever really tried once last year, and I can't drive them. It'd be interesting once I get to Watkins Glen, because I did a bit of practice earlier in the year on that, and depending on what the fixed setup's like, I was actually relatively quick, so... But Sonoma I can't stand.
Cup should be at Road America, not Sonoma.
Road America is not a wide enough track for cars this size, period.
Yeah, I've been there. You don't want to run these cars at Road America.
The Infinity cars run great there.
I disagree. The track is not big enough.
I reckon these things should run on the road course at Indy.
Trans Am runs just fine at Road America. It's called outbraking and skill.
Well, Trans Am's a way different car than an Xfinity or a Sprint Cup car, bro. It's made for a road course. It's got way different technology in the suspension, the engine, everything. The brakes. It's a way different animal.
But coming to green this time.
That an Infinity car is
inside
excellent at Road America.
1 minute 54.714.
Yeah, I strongly
Looks like you'll be lining up behind them too. But we're coming to 5 to go here.
If you're talking width, the Trans Am cars are damn near wider than Xfinity cars and Cup cars.
What about Road Atlanta?
How much do they weigh? My point is that they're far more nimble than these big old lead sleds we like to race, even up to the truck. You know, these are floppy on a road course compared to a GT, a Trans Am, or any of those kind of cars that are designed for that. That's all I'm saying. But that's cool.
But that's why they make millions of dollars to wrangle these cars.
No, they pay $1 million to wrangle these cars.
And then you're Danica Patrick, and you're leading the race, and some a-hole throws his shoe over the fence. What the hell is wrong with those people?
What are we talking about now?
Danica Patrick was quick at Road America. She was beating Villeneuve pretty well. She was like running 8th, got punted.
I still remember Catherine Legg's shoes.
No go.
The,
Going next time.
sprint cars. Sorry, in the champ cars. I did not need this delayed start.
Well, we had so many cautions, we might as well finish the rest of the lap under caution 2.
Yeah, somebody wrecked Toby.
No, they really need to get rid of this delayed break.
1 to go.
Especially
1
here.
59.531.
Come up, 25. Pass me.
I'm rattled. I think Road America is such a great track. But I'm from Midwest, so I'm sort of biased.
I am too. And the first time I seen Road America, I was like 10 years old watching motorcycles up there. I'm from Illinois, and I'm still in Illinois. I just don't think that the track surface is cut out and wide enough for that. My personal opinion.
Well, it's safety now. They can't run it because it's a 4.5 mile track and they can't cover the safety.
What about Mid-Ohio?
I mean, NASCAR is all one big thing, so if they can't run Cup there, they can't run Nationwide or Xfinity there.
So it's all about like their barriers and stuff like that. They don't meet the safety specs. Plus, it's 4.5 miles long, and it's too expensive for Road America to fix it.
Come here, Pete.
No, they said that they'll do anything that they can have it done in a year. Just give them the green light. I go there probably 3-4 times a summer.
Are they not doing it this year over there with the Xfinity?
Don't sound like a good time, man.
Right?
It's in late August this year.
Green flag is out. Outside, 2 wide outside, 1 minute 57.319. 2 wide outside. Clear high, outside. Still there at your door, clear outside. Inside.
Spinning
Outside,
back
1 wide. Clear. Good job. Lap cars in front of you. Caution. Do you need to
Good win.
Alright. Pit road is closed.
I seriously don't understand how people can't race this track.
2 to go. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 25.
Come out in the middle, turn 1.
Someone overshot the tunnel turn and took out a car.
Just enough laps to pick up 1 more spot. Perfect.
People trying to drive what talent they don't have.
Well, slow and backstretch.
not wrecking me there, Kyle.
Yeah, not a problem. I was just trying to give you and the 26 room to go up to
Pick up about 4 spots.
I thought you were trying to race me down into turn 2 there,
I thought about it, and then I thought better of it.
Yeah, I wasn't pulling out.
Coming out of 1, you got held up, and you guys are in a bunch of 3. I thought if I could make it stick, I might have shot.
Yeah, yet again, I got stuck on the outside lane, and that screwed me over.
I actually thought I got a good start for you that time, Toby.
No, you got a good start. It was the 24 running way too deep into 1.
Yeah, I was going to try to slide up just in front of him, just to hold him up just a little bit, but it didn't work.
Coming to the white flag. 20. Get the lucky dog. We got a lap car.
If I'd known we were running the last 20 laps under yellow, I wouldn't have pitted.
Nice run with you guys. A lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I learned a lot.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 20.
Too many options.
Every time Jason blinks, I'm hoping he disconnects.
Rack up.
Did you just say wreck him?
Yes, sir. I don't know how this will really work out, but hopefully I can shoot in that number 1.
I don't wreck anyone. I'm the one that everyone wrecks.
It's his card number. That's why he won.
Well, it's never too late to start.
Yeah, good racing with you guys. And nice racing with you again, Kyle and Chris.
Yeah, you too, Jeff.
Hell yeah, it was good racing with you, Jeff. I've seen your Kurt Busch Haas machine next to me a lot.
It was good pacing with you guys. Yeah, 10-14, good racing side by side, for sure.
You're going to be on the inside, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just sorry for everybody that was involved. Whenever I got dumped in 3, I would just stop in the center of the track there.
Check a flag. Well done, my friend. Well done.